You guys ring? Did you ring? Listen, baby, I'm picking up the call. I'm picking up the call. What does that mean? Well, let's get into it. Your energy has been heightened. Everybody has been going through their own forms of spiritual attacks. A lot of y'all have been going through your own forms of transforming to ascensions. Yeah, I told y'all this weekend that y'all needed to rest. I told y'all this weekend, stay out the way, keep your ass in the house. I told y'all this weekend, y'all do absolutely nothing. I know, because hear me, I feel like this is the vibe today. I'll leave a little hair out. That's cool. I feel like, honestly, this weekend is significant. Today is significant. If you guys are here, how you doing, ordinary? You guys are right on time. A lot of you guys are going through this ascension process of you leveling up to the next level, y'all. And you guys are being tasked with learning how to protect yourself. Because Blue, we talking. Brooklyn, how we doing? Everything. She said, I've been sleeping all day, big dog. There's a reason. Hear me, y'all. Deja, how you doing? How you doing, Miss P? Hear me. You guys are going through an ascension process of you guys moving and elevating to this next level. The point of the matter is that a lot of you guys don't understand that in order for you guys to migrate to that next place, it requires for you to leave your old self behind. Now, you have to understand that a lot of y'all have been doing old shit the old way for about 20 years, 40 years, 30 years. How we doing? How we doing, Ayana? How we doing, Unique? How we doing, Bree? A lot of y'all don't realize we've been doing things the wrong way all of our life. So you guys moving through this ascension, like in past ascensions, a lot of you guys have been like baby stepped into it. But the point, how you doing, strawberry shortcake? Y'all have been baby stepped into it, but this one is like, okay, you grown now. This ascension is, baby, I gotta push you through, because it's not to say that other ascensions won't be hard. This is just one of your hardest ones, because a lot of y'all are not used to what it actually feels like to move to another level, to migrate to the next level, to really switch out old ways of thinking, old ways of being, old ways of even like just eating, and moving to that next level. And a lot of y'all are finding it very hard in this moment. A lot of it is requiring you guys to rest. A lot of it is requiring you guys to sit over here. If you feel the need to eat. Some of you guys might not want to eat. Some of you guys just want to sit over here and lay down. Some of you guys' emotions like, you know what? I'm all the way up here, and then by the shit, you go eat you a meal, you all the way down here, or you just sitting over here, you get up, you like, big dog, after the shower, I need to go lay back down. A lot of you guys in this moment, if you guys' temperatures is going up and down, you're sick. You guys are literally, your body is purging out the old to make space for the new. I told you guys that literally from this weekend, how you doing, Dev? From this weekend up until about Thursday, or whenever you're seeing this video on my YouTube, you guys are being tasked with removing and transitioning into this next part of your life. A lot of you guys are having a lot of thoughts about your past, because a lot of you guys, I'm hearing fear. It's fear-based, but it's more so that a lot of you guys are going and looking at your past and afraid of repeating your past. But God is like, you guys are not going to repeat your past. God is saying that you guys are moving forward. Everything in the past that you guys have did, I'm hearing seen. I'm literally getting everything that you have experienced. It's gone. This new experience, this new ascension, this new level is a whole new level, and that requires you guys to really purge out the old. Now, a lot of the things that God has been preparing you for, you cleansing out your home, you getting rid of old shit, you quitting eating meat, whatever God has been calling you guys to do, that was to prepare you for when y'all get over this sickness, when you get out your mind, when your mind stop playing tricks on you. It was to prepare you for this next step of, okay, once you can get your ass out of the bed, once you can get your ass out of the couch, once you can get your ass outside when you called to go outside, then and only then will your home be ready for you to actually enter into it. Now, y'all, I got a few text messages today from family today, because y'all know y'all my family up in this bitch. And everybody's like, either I'm sick, Charlie, shit, I'm a little lost, Charlie, Listen, Charlie, I've been in hermit mode. I'm trying to come out. I don't know what's up. I'm in fear. And y'all, it made me think about how my day went today. Today wasn't a bad day. It was a really good day, but it started off high, and then I caught a low, so I rested. And then I woke up and I still felt a little low, so I took a spiritual bath. And I was in my spiritual bath for about almost an hour and a half. I was just sitting there. I was going to stay a little bit longer, but then I felt like I was like, okay, get your ass up. It's time for you to get to moving, get on live and shit like that. But y'all, I asked in my spiritual bath to cleanse my energy, not only from blockages, but also from negative thinking, negative energies that has been entering into my space. A lot of these negative energies, I have to tell you guys don't have bad luck. You guys are not surrounded around people you can't trust. You guys are not surrounded around spaces that are bad for you. I have to tell you guys that. The only reason why it feels like that is because a lot of you guys are literally, God is purging out all the old people. Like, you guys are seeing people drop from your life if you haven't already. You're seeing people, because I'm literally hearing during that past Mercury retrograde, it literally removed everybody. A lot of you guys are seeing like, shit, I used to think like this. It's like you questioning your own thoughts. Am I judging people? Is this the right way? Is this the right, like, I'm just seeing you guys just going back and forth, and God is like, you have to keep your mind empty, cleansed, and in a peaceful state so you can make these decisions correctly. This is not the time to manifest. This is not the time for you to be planning. This is the time to be purging. The reason being is because imagine you guys trying to manifest in a place of, oh my God, is it this way or is it that way? God is literally telling me in this moment that would only lead to the things you manifesting being indecisive still when you receive that energy, and He doesn't want that for you. So you guys are being tasked with literally releasing. Okay, how you doing, Shantae? How we doing, family? Now God is like, go slow with y'all today, so I'm gonna go slow, because y'all know sometimes I just be like, let's get out all these fucking points, let's go. For the people, I want to touch on love very very briefly, because a lot of this ascension is y'all doing, is y'all loving on self, y'all coming to self and shit like that. A lot of you guys, there's two different energies. A lot of you guys have past people coming back to try to claim, and this is exactly how God is wording it, to claim memories still in your thoughts as they're being purged out. And I'm gonna say that again so you guys catch my gist. A lot of people are coming back in you guys' life in order to claim memory back in your mind. A lot of you guys have forgot about old people, old places you went to eat with them, how they made you feel, all that shit. Like, you literally, God purged that shit out, because when it was on to this new ascension, and y'all, these were from previous ascensions when you X them out. I'm literally seeing a lot of people like just pop back up in your energy, but they're trying to make room. Like, God is making room in your mind for this new experience, this new journey, these new memories. But old people are still, like, while they're being purged out, because I'm literally seeing God go to the back of your mind, and the things that y'all have forgot about, like, He's literally grabbing that shit and getting that shit out. It's like dusting. It's like God is doing big sweeps, like He vacuuming and everything, doing, but like the little cracks and shit, He's going through and like cleaning out every corner, washing every wall in y'all mind, body, and y'all soul. And everybody's like, I don't like that shit. I'm seeing somebody eat a banana, like from ATL. I don't like that shit. They new here. God, they don't walk. And y'all, I bought this journal today. It's walk by faith, not by sight. Because I kept being called, y'all know I'm a journal lover. I had bought this one and I was like, I'm gonna just write my journals on this one. But I realized that I like writing my personal experiences in this one. Like I like to write like a book in my actual journals. I don't really like writing like that in here. I like using these for my downloads. Some of you guys could be being urged to like keep your downloads separate if you guys are spiritual baddies. Messages from God, you know, keep them separate. Like I'm just hearing, keep your shit separate so you know where your shit is. But anyway, back to these people popping up in your mind. Just be aware of them. It's funny, I had received a message from this one guy from the past, and he was like, do you remember me? He was like, where do I know you from? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I seen you like partying. He was like, but I feel like we've chilled and da 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 da, like and stuff like that. And I couldn't remember. I'm like, but I'm like, if you say we did, I guess so. But I'm just getting the energy that God is literally purging your mind from people you forgot about, people that never meant nothing, and it's like they're popping back up for just to claim space still in your mind, just to still be attached to your energy. And God is sitting over here saying, when these people pop up, some of them are just popping up to apologize. Some of them people are just popping up just to make sure that they still got a space. There's still energy. Your energy is still there. Are you still there? Can I still pop in when I want to pop in? That's it though. God is saying this is one of your lessons. Either you can ignore this, you can entertain this, do what you're called to do. God is kind of giving you leeway with this one. The next thing that I have to tell you about your love life is that if they can't beat you, they will join you. You said stop your shirt as a confirmation. That's my word, Deanna. Or I think your name is Deanna or Diana. One of the two. Thank you, Bree. Y'all, I didn't feel like getting dressed. I was like, let me just put on something real quick. Next thing. If they can't beat you, they will join you. I'm really getting the energy that you hurt somebody's feelings with honesty. A lot of this, or you guys are about to ascension, y'all. Let me hear it for ascension. Ascension has y'all keeping it real with everybody. It has y'all doing the numbers. It has y'all in a space of, baby, don't play with me. And I think because you guys are in this energy of don't play with me, like being truthful, being like forthcoming with the truth. How you doing, authentic? A lot of people don't know how to deal with you. A lot of people are used to people lying. Shit, some of y'all is used to telling white lies. Some of y'all are being urged to get out of that energy of cause hear me. Some of y'all are being hold on real quick. Let me hold it right there. 1 second. Some of you guys are being tasked with damn, God is like, I gotta touch Hillary real quick because he said, hold that thought, please. It's freaking tough. And I went off on my son's teacher yesterday. She was talking too damn loud. Hillary, those are the moments where you're being tasked with, let me tell you something, Hillary. Because people and all of y'all are in ascensions, you are literally sensitive to other people's feelings, sensitive to like just sounds, shit, sensitive to your own shit. You guys are very sensitive. It's like when a baby comes out the womb, they're sensitive to the light, they're sensitive to hearing. It's like, why y'all niggas talking so loud? But you can't tell them to shut the fuck up. You can't tell the light to stop being light. You can't tell the darkness to stop being dark, because that's just what they are. You're just tasked with being able to exist within all. So in moments of ascensions, of course, they're going to try to take you out of character. Your job is to not be out of character. And because you're a baby, God is like, I'm not going to be mad at you for screaming. But eventually you learn not to scream. Okay? So just know that's always a test. Maybe not cuss them out next time, Hillary. Maybe just, hey, listen, I'm having a bit of a headache. Do you mind talking a bit softer? But sometimes, guys, when you're in the heat of things, when you got 1,000 other things to do, sometimes a reaction is just based off of what you like. It's just whatever I got, whatever energy I'm in, whatever space I'm in, like, you can get it. And I get that. I think that that's why God is ascending you guys out of the spaces that you were previously in, because a lot of you guys were on raw shit. A lot of you guys were in spaces that made you feel like they would irritate you. You were surrounded around people that just that would cause ruckus, that would cause anger, that would cause, it's just one thing after another, basically. And God is ascending you guys out of those places, because God is saying that, baby. And some of you guys have already been ascended there, but some of you guys are being tasked with making sure that you stay there instead of going back to those lower levels, because those lower levels' job in this world is to keep you low. Your job is to go high. Their job is to keep you low. Matter of fact, how low do you want to go? Do you want to go all the way low to the flow? And once you identify that, guys, and the only way you identify that is by ascension, by you fucking meditating. If you pray, you fucking pray. If you journal, you journal. The only way that you do that is this, by keeping yourself in a peaceful state. And if people attack your peace, well, then they must be removed. And you guys are being tasked with making sure, because there is another point I have to make to you guys, and this is really, really important. Know the difference between a person that is trying to attack your peace, and that is bringing something to your attention because God told them to trigger you. The reason why I am bringing this up was because this was something new to me, that somebody said to me, and I was like, wait, what? Charlie? God made Charlie very recently, if I may say so. God made Charlie, you know what, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to speak out to myself. In somebody's reality, someone told Charlie that I only do peace. And you're not bringing peace. So you essentially got to go. And I said, you must not know Charlie. Because Charlie's not in a state, y'all, where she's confrontational. And I have to stop just talking about myself in third person. I am not in a place where I'm confrontational. I'm in a place that if business pops up, we have to handle business. I'm in a place of, listen, sometimes you have to have hard conversations, even when you don't want to have those conversations. I'm in a place of, if something pops up, let's deal with it. Let's be all the way real. Let's put all the cards on the table. And let's come up with a plan. Okay? That's where Charlie is. Now, in that guy's reality, he deemed me being forward with truth, being really honest, and as messing up his peace. And so I sat with it for a while, y'all, for a few days, and I asked God, and I was like, well, God, I had to bring it to his attention. You know, it's like it's like you told me to. And I was like, what does that mean? Am I really messing up this person's Am I really messing up their peace, or am I like, what is that? What is the other version of that? And God told me, you didn't mess up anybody's peace, Charlie, because you messing up somebody's peace is you actively trying to force yourself into someone's space. You disrupting them. You trying to harm that person. That is what disruption is. That is disturbing someone's peace. I placed you in that person's life. I placed this scenario between the both of you to see how both of my angels will react. One angel passed the test, one not so much. They passed it halfway. And because they only passed it halfway, I'm going to have to teach them a lesson. But you don't have to worry about that, Charlie. And I was like, oh, okay. So God is telling me, no matter if this is you, and y'all hear me, no matter if this is you on the defense or the offense, discern whether people are in your life to disrupt your peace, or if they are there only because God sent them to trigger you to shift and to change, because you have adapted into a certain mindset, a certain place, a certain time frame where you think that you cannot do any wrong, and you think that that there's nothing else that you have to grow. Sometimes, guys, when we reach these ascensions, we go through this hermit mode, we go through all these steps, we cleanse our energy, we cleanse our space, we remove all the friends we need to remove. Sometimes in these moments, y'all, I want y'all to hear me. How you doing, beauty? Sometimes in these moments, we think that we got everything out of us. We think that we're doing exactly what is said, and then sometimes God sends somebody in to trigger us in order to be like, you forgot something. It's like sometimes instead of, because God is like, the old people that used to trigger you, they have been removed. So I have to send a new person to be like, listen, you forgot your fucking drawers in the bathroom. Go pick that shit up. But instead of it being drawers, it's a mentality. And the thing is that if your ego, if your pride becomes too big, or you think that you're too healed, you're too peaceful, sometimes we can miss God's blessing of God telling us, hey, you missed a step, or you missed a thing. You need to come revisit this to make sure it's truly out of you. Now, the next thing that I want to mention is that some of you guys don't truly know this, but because you guys are shifting, and because you guys are attracting other high vibrational people, that doesn't mean that they're not shit either. Let's keep it a bean. Just because you are high vibrational, and like attracts like, law of attraction is real, you attract what you are. Just because you are you've been hermit mode, I've been celibate, I've been just because you attract that does not mean that they don't have toxic traits. So I say all this to say, baby, no matter how much you heal, you can get all the way to the top, but God is literally telling me there's always another thing that you can climb. There's always another thing that you can, because hear me, y'all, there's always another. It's like you get to the top and you're like, I'm at Mount Everest. Ain't this the highest you can go? And then God's like, well, now let's get you to the moon. And it's like, God, I just made it to the tallest mountain. And it's like, big dog, I didn't tell you that that's where you was stopping at. And I think that that's the biggest thing, y'all, is that you guys is like, okay, I finally deal with my abandonment issues. I'm done. I'm healed. I'm good. And God's like, but what about that abuse? Let's go deal with that. Some of y'all be like, all right, babe, let's knock out the abuse. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then it's like, all right, bet, God, I did that. I know for sure, because those was my main two things. Those was my main two things that was really fucking me up. I'm in peace. I'm cool now. I got my God, I got my emotions back. I'm over here. I'm not scared to date. My heart chakra is open. And then God is like, but what about them daddy issues? Let's go deal with that. And it's like, y'all looking at God like, God, listen. You told me to heal, so I healed. You told me to work on this. I'm following you, God. But how come every time, I'm just seeing somebody in the gym right now, like, you told me after this set, I was done for the day. And God was like, you said you want that beach body by tomorrow, right? All right, do another set. Like, that's how God is showing me with y'all healing. So just know that, and I'm literally hearing, once you guys get to a place of where y'all truly are healed, like y'all worked on all y'all childhood shit, then God is like, now let's get to work on your grown shit. That's fucked up. It's like, I'm literally seeing the ascension levels. It's like childhood. And then once your childhood is healed and nurtured and nourished, it's like, then it's grown shit, you know, the 20s. We could do it by 20s. We could do it by the 30s. We could do it by 10s, 20s, or 30s. So how you want to do it? And it's like, let's do the grown part. And then by the time you finish the grown part, which is what? Raising kids, getting married, buying houses, paying off debt, shit. Now your parents is moving in. They getting a little bit older, dealing with retirement, shit like that. It's like, by the time you get done with all that, then I'm literally hearing, now you got to move to the real grown. And it's like, then you got to deal with the shit from when you was grown, raising these motherfuckers. Your kids might still be in your house. Maybe they not. They really successful. They think they know it all. Now you got the grandkids. Now you got to deal with all this. I'm just hearing, each time you ascend and you heal a space, it's like, okay, let's move on to the next level, but we have to go back to the space of when we were actually present. Do y'all catch me? We always have shit that we have to analyze, fix, and then move forward. But God is saying that's not to prevent you guys from living. Because some of you guys are forgetting to live in the moments of healing. See, I want you guys to understand something. You were supposed to be healing and living simultaneously at the same time. And Hillary, I want to talk to you really quickly, baby, because you had texted me. I'm glad that you put yourself in hermit mode, because solitude is very good. Solitude is good. But sometimes solitude can hurt you. And the only reason why, and only you can determine when it's time to take you out of it, okay? For some reason, he wants me to use you as an example, or really use me as an example, either or, on how hermit mode and solitude can harm you sometimes if you stay there too long. Let's talk about relationships really briefly, guys. Sometimes in hermit mode and solitude, we can keep it on the basis of friendship. Sometimes you forget how to be a good friend. Sometimes you guys remove all of the people that has harmed you in your past, and you forget about the good ones that are still there. You forget how to text back. You forget. You don't prioritize it. You don't prioritize going out to lunch once a week or once a month. You don't prioritize your friends' feelings, because hermit mode and solitude taught you, I gotta put me first, Otis. And that's true. But you guys were also placed on this earth to love and to help and to guide. And sometimes your friends, the ones that have your back, the ones that's not harming you, they need a listening ear too. Let's touch on relationships. The real love. Sometimes when you're in hermit mode, or solitude for a little too long, sometimes you start to think that, well, I do this for myself. I do this for myself. Should I do this for myself? And God is like, that's good. I love that you take yourself out on dates. I love that you buy yourself flowers. I love that you sit over here and have a routine. I love that. But you know what I don't love? You not having physical affection. You know what I don't love? Is you not knowing how to communicate effectively your wants to another person. You getting easily irritated by trying to explain to said person what you like versus what you don't like. Some of you guys in solitude are kind of learning a toxic way of dealing with relationships, which is, I think I'm too good for you, so I don't have to explain myself to you. Either you get it or you don't. And God is like, you guys are Xing people out way too fast. And I'm not saying the ones that exhibit red flags, but if you guys are truly healed like you said that you are, then that means you guys are attracting really good people. Take the time to listen to their stories. Take the time to hear them. You can share your stuff too, but don't be afraid of, or don't guard yourself so much to where you're not giving and receiving. I think that God is like, okay, you bought all your flowers, but now let me give you somebody that's gonna buy you flowers too. Nani, we talking. Same thing with your parents. Same thing with your siblings. Sometimes you guys think the easiest way is for you guys to keep your distance. Maybe you have a sibling that's borrowing money and you don't want them to borrow money from you. Maybe you have a sibling that has never paid you back. Maybe you have a sibling, every time you go over, they steal your favorite clothes. Maybe you have a sibling that just thinks that they're always right, you know? A lot of you guys were told in solitude to keep your distance from these people. But some of these people were placed into your life in order to make you master yourself, in order to help you master yourself, by you not getting upset at anything that's thrown in your way. And it's just like, you know, and it's not about a lack of, you know, well, they are just who they are. It's not about enabling them. It's just you understanding who you are. It's you understanding, you learn boundaries. So when they walk over your boundaries, you say, hey, you reestablish those boundaries, you set those boundaries. And if they do it again, then it's like, you know what, we can revisit this in a year. Until they get it. And if they never get it, then I guess, but at least you could say you gave fair chances. A lot of you guys are treating yourself like kings and queens, and that is wonderful. The only thing that God is saying is that what happens when you order somebody to an execution that they didn't really do. If we're going back in the day, if we're going back in the day, and you view yourself as a king or a queen, sometimes it wasn't even them that committed the act. They just fessed up to it, and then their head was chopped off for something they didn't do, or it was a presumption, or it was a prejudgment. And God is like, you can't undo that. So God is saying, although yes, you are healed, and although your judgment and your intuition is on 10, don't make calls before you need to, okay? That is all. That's all I got for you. You said, I can't go back to my family. They just keep doing stuff to hurt me, and they will continue if I forgive them. Hillary, I think the biggest thing is that you have to realize that you forgive them, but you establish boundaries with these people. You stick up for yourself. They can't hurt you if you don't allow them to hurt you. I think the biggest thing is that once you establish boundaries, and once you speak up to the hurt that they have previously did and how you would like to move forward within that relationship, then you could actually reform a new relationship. Now, if they call bullshit on your terms and conditions, well, then guess what? Well, then we don't need to have a contract until you guys can see my way. And if that means distancing yourself for a while and then coming back in a year, okay, we could revisit this. If that means coming back in 2 years, then we could revisit it. But I don't think that you should give up on your family, Hillary. I think the biggest thing is that you have to learn to speak up and make sure that you are heard. And in moments where they don't hear you, make them hear you. If they sit over here and they overtalk you, I'm talking. I would appreciate it if you would listen. And if they don't listen, then it would be like, well, this conversation needs to go no further. Simple as that, okay? Okay. You said they play dumb. Well, in the end, the reason why people play dumb is because they can't admit to the faults of what they've done. And that's not for you to make them feel that. I think the biggest thing is that you can say your piece and say how you feel and say the things that you went through. And rather they acknowledge it, it's not for them to, I'm literally hearing God is like, it's not for them to acknowledge it or for them to agree or disagree. You know what you went through, Hillary. You acknowledging your own feelings is enough. You don't need them to apologize to you for you to forgive them of their ignorance. They're ignorant. And God knows that. You know that. We know that as your family, your real family. We know that. Everybody knows that. But until Hillary knows that, then you're just going to put yourself in a cycle of always having to prove yourself or trying to explain something. I'm literally hearing when they get it, they'll get it. And it might be too late, but they'll get it. But it's not on you. God will let them get it when they're supposed to get it. And if they die on their dying bed not getting it, well then that's on them to come back in another lifetime and they're going to have to learn that lesson. Okay? Now, let's get into the read, y'all. I keep hearing my friend in my head talk about, let them just come around. They'll come around when they come around. I literally hear my friend Terry right now. He was talking to me. He was like, they'll come around when they're supposed to come around. You just do what you're supposed to do. God was talking through Terry to me in a moment where I couldn't go to family, in a moment where I went to my new established family. And it's not even that, because later on I did realize I could go to family, but that's why it's so important for us to build a foundation, y'all, where we have a safe space where we can open up, where we can hear each other, where we know that we've been hurt, where we can sit over here and be like, listen, my mom is a narc, my mom is this, like Hillary, you said it all. This is a safe space for you to get your shit off because we listen. The biggest thing is you guys have to realize sometimes it takes for you to build a new family in order for your old family to realize that you got to catch up. Times is changing. Sometimes it's not meant for your family to ascend with you. We can try to get them there, but it's not our business on if they get there or not. All we can do is control us, our lives, and that's it. And the people that's ascending with us comes with us. If you come in, come. Like I'm literally hearing God say, if you come in, come. We going to the grocery store. If you come in, come. We going to the park. If you come in, come. And the ones that come in do not mind sitting on each other's laps. But if you got a problem with that, you think you too good for that, well, I guess you're not coming. And don't ask some shit from the store. That's how God is treating y'all in this moment, is that you have the right resources. You guys have the right people. It just might not be your initial thought, which is your old people. But that was a part of this ascension, is that your old people couldn't go with you. But you already knew that. Channel for collective. Yeah. A lot of you guys are being urged to protect your energy, to cleanse your energy too. I'm also getting the only way that you can get through this energy is through honesty. Being transparent. If some of you guys are going through financial burdens, the only way that you can get rid of, and I'm hearing get rid of the things that don't serve you, get rid of the people that don't serve you. I'm literally getting y'all, when it comes to this, and God is like, highlight finances really quickly. If you guys are going through a financial burden, God is saying that the only way that you can get yourself out of the rut is by you removing what no longer serves you, what's no longer benefiting you. If you guys are not making money in your current career, if you guys are not making money asking for shit, I don't fucking know. If you're not getting it a certain type of way, it's time for you to change the way you're doing things. Same thing with protection. If you guys are doing a certain type of protection and you feel like it is not working, it's time to switch up your techniques, switch up your protection. If you guys are trying to you're trying to communicate with your family, you're trying to establish a new family, but it's just not working, then that means you gotta sit over here and stop trying with old people and get new people. Heal yourself, but that comes with honesty and you being real with yourself. I remember there was this time where I kept attracting a certain type of masculine, and I kept asking God, like, why do I keep attracting the same different people, same type? And God is like, because you haven't healed the parts of you that keeps attracting that person. And I said, so, and then I was like, ooh, so it's a me issue, it's not a them issue. And that truth fucking sucks. That truth hurts the most. But God is saying, well, baby, all I need you to do is remove what's no longer serving you, and you can rewrite your story. That 5 can turn into an 8 real quick. But the biggest thing is that the realness, the honesty, you allowing me to show you what's working versus what's not working. You allowing and trusting in the process, walking by faith, not by sight. Well, that's the only way that you can make these moves. That's the only way that you can actually continue to move. It's not about going backwards. There is no backwards. We've learned that. But some of you guys are still afraid of going backwards. Some of you guys are afraid of repeating shit. And I'm just like, baby, we already worked on that in the past ascensions. We already told you you're not repeating shit. It's up from here. We already told you that. Yeah. Now it's on you to manifest that and truly believe in that. And to be honest, y'all, it's about you guys creating a new space, a new beginning. I have the Ace of Swords out here and the Ace of Cups. New beginnings is out here, guys. This ascension is personal. It's very personal. No matter if it's finances, love, shit, career, shit, what else? Health. This one is personal. Protection, homes, cars. Like, I'm literally hearing this one is for you. And I think that God in this moment is saying that from this new beginning, we can leave the past behind, but you have to recognize that it's a new beginning. It's like if you guys continue to envision the past, if you guys continue to think that you gotta work harder and not smarter, if you continue to think that, I'm literally getting, if you guys continue to create a vision based off of your past, well, you're only gonna get past efforts. But what if you start to envision and manifest from a place of love and honesty? What if you start to manifest from your true ascension of not being afraid? What if you put yourself in an environment, what if you put yourself in an environment that's surrounded by truth and love, and then you're able to actually properly manifest correctly, and then from that it's like you go from the 3 to the 8. That's 11 pentacles right there, babe. That's more than 10. Some of y'all is only asking for 10 when God is like, I got 11 for you. But the point of the matter is that you guys have to be in a space where it's clear for you to think. You have to be in a space, heavy emphasis on money right now, y'all. In your past, you guys thought that your money was funny, you was blocked and all that shit, that you had to work hard for it, and God has shown you a new way. I feel like God has shown y'all in the past ascensions that you don't have to work this hard. You don't have to do too much. Yeah, it requires action. Some days might be longer than the other ones, but it's like, baby, all I needed you to be was grateful, be honest, and show love when I needed you. And guess what? There go your money right there. I'm going to give you the money for your business, for the trip, for literally whatever it is that you want. For that book that you writing, I got you. For that adventure, I got money for all your new shit. But there is no buts. You just have to leave the past behind. And that's been your biggest burden, is not recognizing it. And I want to show you guys, because let me show y'all real quick, okay? Please hold. Where it starts. You guys are feeling like you're here, although you're here already. You're here within the truth. You're here within the love. This is your new beginning. A lot of you guys are still feeling you're here, though. And the reason being, y'all, is because during this ascension, it is challenging you guys to remove your old way of thinking in order to bring light and bring forward new beginnings. But the point of the matter is that, well, if you guys don't truly embody and truly see that love is in your face, realness is in your face, community is in your face, because Ace, we talking. If you guys cannot truly recognize this, then you're going to continue to carry burdens. You're going to continue to stay in a place of lack, in a place where you think you got to work hard, in a place where you sit over here and it's like you got to leech off of other people, ask other people for shit. And there's nothing wrong with asking people for help, but God doesn't want you to stay there. God is like, okay, get your money and then move forward. But to be honest, some of you guys was asking for money in the wrong places, or for the wrong things, carrying the wrong burdens, worried about the wrong things. And that's why God is highlighting, like, baby, I had to start here by removing what no longer serves you, by removing all these people that keep sitting over here putting your ass through financial struggles, or literally harming you, or putting you in mental anguish. The reason being is because, baby, you were placed and you were birthed in an environment of lack and burdens. The thing is that God has removed it during these ascensions, multiple ascensions. The point of the matter is that God is like, but I'm going to hand you the knife so you understand that, baby, although technically we are here, this is here, and there's still more to go. We got to make sure that you have a line of defense to protect yourself from this past way of thinking, these past burdens, but also trusting too, guys. Trusting in yourself, trusting in your vision, trusting that money's going to flow to you when you need it, trusting in your ideals, trusting in your intuition, trusting that you will be the one to feel yourself. It's not just about it's not an honesty hour. It's not just about you being honest and you removing the old. It's about you sitting over here realizing that, baby, although, yes, God is giving you this new beginning, you still have to protect yourself. You still have to trust yourself. You still have to trust and open your heart to love if you truly want love. If you truly want to go from a place of lack to a place of abundance, well, I'm not saying that it requires hard work. I taught you that, but it's like it still does require a vision. It does. And I think that the biggest thing is that God has been trying to teach you that this new life, I actually want you to love it this time. I actually want you to care this time. I actually want you to not have to look over your shoulders or worry about people walking out of your life. I actually want you to have a place where you feel safe to be honest, where people don't just sit over here and belittle your problems or belittle your struggles. I don't want to put you in a harmful environment anymore. And the thing is that God is like, we are here, but your mind is here. Your mind is on but. Some of you guys is your mind is on, but Charlie, I don't know what's over here. Over there looks like it's off of a clip, no pun intended. See, you told me, and God has instructed me to be truthful and be in love, and to open my heart to love, and open my heart to new opportunities, and to remove all of the things that no longer serve me, to continue to focus on my finances, to focus on my vision, to focus on my vision board, to focus. God has told me this, but I don't know what else is there. Because God is like, heal, 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 heal. But heal what? Well, let's get into it. What are you healing? The burdens that you've taken on. The old financial habits that you've learned from people that are broke. Thinking you have to work harder instead of working smarter. You thinking that you have to stay in the hood when you don't. Thinking you have to live off the system. You don't. Thinking that nobody will have your back. That it's only you to carry all these burdens. You don't. Thinking that you're going to be abandoned. You won't. Thinking that I'm literally getting, we can go bar for bar. We can go trauma for trauma. But the biggest thing is that you need to understand that in this place, you learn to survive, and God doesn't want you to survive no more. God just wants you to think. But the only way that we can truly think and actually get you prosperity, abundance, and really get you whatever it is that you wish for is by we getting clear, creating a peaceful environment, creating a fucking space that you can actually be able to identify, okay, is it just me? Is this place actually harming me, or is this place actually giving me abundance? You guys have to be in a space where you're able to identify, am I repeating my past, or is this a part of my future? And God doesn't want you to think too far ahead. You don't have to think too far ahead. The biggest thing is that God wants you to place yourself in current reality, in this new beginning. Are these new beginnings and honestly, is it a manifestation of your past or a manifestation of your future? And the only way that you guys can truly identify which is which is by you sitting over here feeling your way through, and you being honest about how you feel. Because you can look at a situation, a person can present themselves. Let's sit over here and say, because let's talk really quickly. Let's say somebody shows up in your life, okay? Let's just, for the sake of an example, let's say somebody shows up in your life and you're like, okay, we're here in the middle. Okay, you're here. What you here for? Are you here to use me? Are you here to, make me work harder for this? Where are you at? The only way that you can truly identify, no matter if that's a love interest, no matter if that's family coming back, no matter if that's a new person, new friendships, new mentors, new stuff, the only way you're able to identify the true intention of that is by you being in a place where you could be truthful with yourself, where your mind is clear, and where you could feel. This place you can't feel because your mind is already filled with passion that you need to get done. Your mind is worried about finances. Your mind is worried about how you about to get your next shit. So in this place, it's not a safe place because this place is keeping your mind too mentally mentally filled. And hear me. Some of y'all is in a place where it's just like, listen, I'm not feeling good. My back is hurting. I'm carrying all this shit. Some of y'all hips is hurting because y'all carrying all y'all stress in y'all fucking hips. Some of y'all backs is fucking hurting because God been sitting over here saying people been whooping your ass. You sitting over here, it's like, man, I'm over here getting tired of bending down asking for help. Y'all ain't feeling good here. Y'all finances ain't looking good. So guess what? Y'all mental ain't good here. So you cannot truly evaluate the truth in this situation. And that's what God has been trying to reveal to you. But what happens when we place you into an environment where I look good, I feel good, I know I'm surrounded, I could be real with myself about anything. I can look at this person, no matter if they look good. I could look at this friendship and I can evaluate them. Even if a family member comes back in my life, I can identify, okay, where are they at? Because I can feel now. I'm in a space where I can think now. I'm not in survival mode. I don't need for nothing. I don't want for nothing. I have everything that I need in this moment, even though I know God is still flooding in the rest of my demands or the rest of my shit. Well, then we can make a fair analysis. Oh, you're placed into my life because you want to sit over here and actually help me build, not help me destroy. Okay, well, you can be a part of my plan. Let's place you there. You could be a part of my future. You fit perfectly. Because had you not, God would knock your ass off and remove you. The point of the matter is that I want you guys to understand something. Even if you go through this cycle and with this person, because God wants me to tell you that, listen, if this person, this family member, this loved one, whatever, this job, whatever the case is, whenever it gets to get you out of your energy, it becomes too much. Well, then, baby, big dog, we're going to place it in the past. That is what you guys were taught. That is what you guys are being taught. If at any moment any of this shit becomes a burden again, or put you in the lack mentality, or make you feel like you got to go out there and hustle, baby, it's a distant past memory. And that's the place. This is where you're at. This is safety. You guys have to stop forgetting that you are here. You have to stop going back to the past. And that's the biggest thing is that this is the bigger picture. The past can't touch you no more, but your future can. All these cards are touching because they relate to one another. Like, they're connected. We're building a family tree. We're building a foundation. Matter of fact, let me straighten this shit up a little bit. Make sure that it's not tumbling down. This, baby, nah. Some of you guys' finances is actually fucked up because of past burdens, because of you trying to take on everybody else's shit. Point of the matter is that this is the disconnect. This is the connect. This is your future. This is what's going on. But the point of the matter is that you guys have to be able to identify that, baby. If at any moment that any piece in this foundation, if it crumbles, we crumble. If it doesn't feel right, then we got to revisit. We got to look at this whole foundation. But because you guys are building on a solid foundation, it's always going to be good, even if you got to remove a piece. Even if you got to sit over here and realize a lot of God is sitting over here saying that, yo, I'm trying to make you fucking revolutionary, not just temporary. This was a temporary thing. And yeah, maybe it was 10 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, whatever the case is. Maybe it took you to 40 to get it right. Who the fuck cares? Maybe it took you to 50 to get it right. The point of the fucking matter is that, well, you got it right. This ain't the way no more. Struggling ain't the fucking way. The way is building a fucking foundation and being able to discern, are you my future or are you my past? And every time something is presented, whether it's a relationship, a job, an opportunity, no matter what it is, where are we placing it? A new book comes out. Is this book going to help to build my foundation, or is it just going to help to keep me in limited beliefs? Same thing when it comes to what you listen to. Music. Does this music fucking inspire me, or does it make me sit over here and fucking be sad and shit? Does it make me fucking think about my past and shit? Same thing with movies. Do I need to watch this movie? Is it going to inspire me? Is it going to make me trigger? Am I learning some shit from this shit? And I'm not saying, and some of y'all, it could be a comedy. Is this shit going to make me laugh? Even if it makes me cry, is it helping? Because it's reminding me that I can feel my feels and be safe. I'm in a safe place of feeling my emotions. Or is it just mentally draining me? You have to look at everything as that. Everything that is presented in your current reality, you guys, you have to identify, and I mean everything: shoes, clothes, food, people, places, jobs, everything. Can it exist in your future, or does it have to be your past? Is it here to help you or harm you? And that's how you guys move through this ascension. Oh, okay? Okay. Don't ask me no other fucking question. Let me make sure. Hot boy. You guys ready? Let's switch over to personals. If you guys want to be added to the personal list, you could donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio. Either way, I'm gonna get to your shit, okay? If you guys are like, Charlie, big dog, I don't want to be on live, you can book a personal reading in my bio on my website. So basically I offer video reads and I offer a fucking phone reading. So either or, whichever one you're called to, pick one. Call me, beat me if you need to reach me. Hot boy, you ready? And I always like it when you guys stick around for other people's readings. The reason why is because sometimes when we're all in a collective message, sometimes y'all can hear somebody else's shit and be like, big dog, I feel like that one's for me. So stick around. You don't always gotta just donate and shit like that, okay? How you doing, Cash? Hot boy, or Cash, are you hot boy? Who's hot boy? Hot boy popped up. Let me text this person big. Did Hot Boy pop up? Who is Hot Boy? Did they say who their name was? It's just a Hot Boy. Who's Hot Boy? Hot Boy? That's funny. Okay, Cash, I wanted to make sure you gotta clarify, because sometimes I be over here mixing. Sometimes there be two Destinies, two Hillarys. I be thinking, I be like, let me make sure. Okay, let's go. I feel the need to say Hot Boy or Cash, whatever you want me to call you today. Go with the flow. You need to go with the flow more, because you're missing out on opportunities when you don't go with the flow. I don't know if you're in school, but I see an A+. If you're worried about a test, or if you feel like you're being tested, like if you're not in school, Hot Boy, or if you like just feel like you're being tested a lot within your patience, your gangster, like I'm just hearing A+. Whatever your last test was, you got an A+ on that shit. You're moving correctly. I see a hanger. I see an empty hanger. You could be going and buying new clothes or getting rid of old clothes and making space for new clothes. You could also be going out though. That could be God's sign, like maybe you do need to go out, experience more. God is also showing me like a heart. Start going on dates. I'm not sure if you're single or not, but beware of red flags. Like beware of white flags and then beware of red flags. But what does a white flag signify? That's a truce, right? And then I also see a green flag. Okay, so somebody could be coming and try to make truce with you. Yeah, I see somebody stepping forward to make a truce with you. So an ex could be coming back on Cash. Yeah, you could be getting a message, because I'm seeing like a mailbox. They could pull up on you if they know where you live, but I'm literally getting, if it's not that, they're about to send you a message. Yeah, because I see somebody literally texting. And I see the Ace of Swords, so it's the truth. But God is like, discern what part of it is the truth, because it's like the Ace of Swords is halfway, so it's like they could be telling you the truth, but I feel like it's on you to get the real truth, to put the pieces together, because God is showing me like a puzzle right now. It's like make 2 + 2, because somebody won't tell you the full story unless you ask the right questions. And I think, Cash, you do know how to ask the right questions. It's like, what I'm literally getting, like, what's up? Do you feel me or do you not? Can we make this work or can we not? Is we rocking or are we not? There is no but nah. Say that shit. Say how you feel. That's how you. It's like, I feel like God in this moment is telling you, Cash, you need to be it's literally, you know how we did this whole reading about, like, is you in the past or are you in the future? Which, like, because I can't, and for your mental sanity, Cash, you can't put them in the middle anymore. If you're not feeling it, that's okay, Cash. Hang that shit the fuck up. If you go out with somebody, but Cash, just make sure it's not because it's like I'm seeing God is giving you all the 3 flags, right? The red flag, the white flag, and the green flag. You got to pay attention to what flag God is waving on these people, especially who you're sleeping with. Because I'm seeing a bed right now. The reason being is because it's kind of, Cash, this is going to sound really, really funny. But I want you to hear me really quickly, okay? Hold on. Well, Cash, I guess I'm supposed to do... Okay. Well, Cash, I'm going to finish your reading and then I'm going to do authentic. Because fuck it. Because I'm already into Cash's reading. I guess you needed a reading, Cash. So here you fucking go. I'm literally getting the energy. Thank you, God, for... Thank you, God, for bringing me back. Authentic, I got you next, big dog. Don't you even worry, okay? Hear me. Okay, Rebecca. In this moment, I'm literally getting the energy of if you are with somebody, if you're in the bed with somebody, if you are on a date with somebody, and you don't know if it's a red flag, a white flag, or a green flag, ask God. God will present. I'm literally hearing there, and he's calling my attention to the time where I asked about this one person when I was at their just hanging out with him. And I remember I was like, God, am I safe here? This don't feel safe. Is this safe? Is it like... But that was my way of identifying, was it a red flag, a green flag, or a yellow flag? So a yellow flag is being bought? Because I was going to say, oh, well, I'm hearing with old people, it's going to be a white flag. If with new people, it's a yellow flag because that person was a new person. If you guys are catching my drift. That's how you transform, Cash. Maybe that's even within friendships too. I see ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I see hot. Maybe you could be dealing with people that are hot and cold with you. I see hats. Could be significant. I think they see it. Okay. Channel for Cash. Channel for Cash. Yeah. You're being instructed in this moment, Cash, in order to become the best person that you're supposed to be. Literally. You're in charge of writing your story. You're in charge of creating the opportunities for you. But the biggest thing is that you have to realize that the opportunities are actually in front of you. They're not in your house. I feel the need to sit over here and say, you have everything that it is that you need in this moment to take action. I think the biggest thing is that you thought that you lacked opportunity, but you have it. You're showing up as the Emperor, Cash. Yeah. Oh. The biggest thing in this moment, Cash, is that you have to remove yourself from the things that have hurt you in your past. I'm going to keep it a being with you, Cash. In this moment, God is challenging you to become a softer version of yourself. And I know it kind of sounds like a little funny, but I think that the biggest thing is that in this moment, like, God is literally saying that you need to go from, a place of, I gotta be like, I'm just like, you gotta be so masculine. You gotta be so, like, there is no room for feelings. It's this. It's just structure to allow feels in. Allow yourself to feel shit. I'm hearing even allow yourself to feel old shit in order to remove it. But I think that the biggest thing is that a lot of your opportunities is going to come from the shit that you feel. I'm hearing dress it up and make it real for them. You could be walking out of a future energy into a, I was about to say Gideon energy, but I'm like, I don't want to be that person either. That motherfucker got shit too. Cash, I really am just getting like, the more that you embrace who you are and accept who you are on a serious note, the more you allow trust in, the more you allow love in, the more you're going to be given. Stop thinking you have to start over and stop thinking you have to walk away from things prematurely, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. Now, Authentic, you bring your ass here really quickly, okay? I guess I had to give Cash Ass a fucking reading because I got confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, well, you know, I always do everything on purpose. I always do things, everything happens for a reason. So there's that. You know what's so funny, Authentic? Now I got the song Heartbreak Anniversary in my head. Cause I get like this every time. All these days so Authentic, don't worry. Let's go. You said I changed my Cash App name? Okay. Cause I'm like, y'all throwing me off with these motherfucking names. I'm gonna start making y'all put y'all names up in this bitch. Some of y'all actually do though. So Authentic, let's go. I feel the need to sit over here and say that some things might come in delays, or you might be witnessing a lot of delays right now. Don't trip. Because what's meant for you in this moment right now is meant for you. I'm literally seeing a lap. I feel like, yo, coach, take another lap. You thought that you was gonna be done running, but it's like God is like, take another lap. The reason being is because by the time you get back around, I'm literally hearing, you can either view me telling you or God telling you to take another lap as you know what, this is getting me closer to my goals, or man, God's trying to punish me. Ugh, upset. God, you lied. You said that it was supposed to be the last lap. For some reason, I just thought about Nipsey Hussle. I feel like he has a song that you need to go listen. Victory Lap. 2018. I was gonna say 2008 could be significant. February 16th, 2024 is gonna be significant for you. 216. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. One second. I feel like there's something in this song for you. Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle and Stacey Burt. Listen to that song. Now, y'all know I never do everybody's reading the same, so bear with me. It says, I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gonna go get it. No kidding. Break down a swisher front of your building, sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's on. I think that in this moment, Authentic, I'm gonna keep it a being with you. God is saying, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Keep your mind clear so no devil enters. And in this moment, don't take shit personal. It says 100 proof flow, running Shroot Pro, 458 drop playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. You have to stop taking it personal, trying to bring everybody with you in this moment, Authentic. God is sitting over here saying, if you want something, if you want to buy something, go get it. Sometimes you need to go out and go envision it. Downtime Diamond District, jewelers like, yo, hustle, holler at me. I got Cubans on the low. In that part, Authentic, I want you to hear me. Sometimes God doesn't want you to pay full price when you don't have to, and the shit is still authentic. No pun intended. Sometimes you think, and it's funny because I went out, Authentic, and this is so true. Let me tell you why. Yesterday I went to the mall. I went to like an outside mall and I was looking for some shoes. But I went into K Jewelers. K's was closed. And then I went into Pandora and they didn't really have nothing that I really cared for. And I was just like, but I had a good conversation, Authentic, with people. I went to Macy's to look at their jewelry. Like I went to a few places to look at jewelry and it was just like, But I think that, to be honest, the more that you're building authentic, maybe building your fashion, building what you are, building what you want, you're going to find somebody that is like, big dog, I'm not going to overcharge you. And it's like you're the same. It's like I see y'all exchanging energies authentic. It's like a listen, you got the Cuban? Well, guess what? I got tickets for you every time you trying to hit my show. You want to use my lake house in I don't fucking know. I don't know where I want my lake house to be at. I was gonna say Lake Tahoe or maybe Tulum. Let's go. You wanna go use? You could go to my house in Tulum. You could go spend the weekend there. Go take some time away. That could be you authentic, saying that shit to somebody. Exchange of energy. Or even if it's a money thing. It says, flew to Cancun smoking Cubans on the boat, then dock at Tulum just to smoke. Listen to music at the Mayan ruins, true devotion on the bluest ocean cruising. In this moment, authentic, you could be being urged to travel more, to get out and experience more, because it says my culture influence even rival Lucian. I really feel like in this moment you could be being urged to like go and travel the world in order to like literally gather your resources and make connections. Networking will really help you right now, authentic. You expanding your horizons. You seeing that there's more out there, okay? It says, I don't know if I'm supposed to go through this whole song with you. I'm going to go up until I feel like I need to stop. They tell me hustle, dumb it down. You might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. You could be schooling people, authentic. Maybe you're being urged to go travel the world in order to help people. And honestly, authentic, I'm not even here like you gotta go move to other places if you don't want to. I'm literally getting, you could just go visit places just to gain experiences in order to like teach people around you. But you're not supposed to change who you are. It says, I'm an urgent legend. Why can't I say this? I'm an urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curve detectives. Guess it's evidence of a divine presence. Know that wherever you go in this moment, authentic, you are truly protected. Literally. Nobody can come and get you. Nobody can arrest you. It's kind of giving me like, who's those people? Jaguar and Cat Williams, or even Orlando Brown. They be talking shit all the time. Nobody can get them though. Blessings help me down. At times I seem reckless. F it, you got an L, but got an E for effort. Depending on how you view what goes in and comes out, authentic is on you. And I think that you have to change your mindset. But I think the biggest thing is that you're learning that the more that you stay positive, the more, no matter if it's an L or if it's an E, maybe you're turning L's into E's. You keep getting it back times 10. It says stretched them, dropped them off in the Mojave desert, then left them. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dresser. If you feel the need to go listen to that song, go ahead. But that's where I feel called to stop for you, authentic. Channel for authentic. I think that song is that in this moment, you could be being urged to go in a direction of, and you can honestly feel like God could be like, okay, go now. Because I just kind of feel like God is like, go now. Or like set it up to where it's like a few months you going, you traveling, and that's a confirmation. I see stones. I really see like Mexico. I see just a big ass sombrero on this person's head. It looked like a masculine with like kind of like bigger lips. Is you going to Cancun? Very fun place. I love Cancun. Channel for collective. Yeah. I think that God in this moment is saying, authentic, the reason why I'm telling you to travel, the reason why I'm telling you to get out is because, baby, right now you're in an environment where you feel like you can't get out. And this is what you're meant for. You're meant to see more. You're meant to experience more. You're meant to have your money up. But if you're in a place of lack, if you're in a place of destruction, if you're in a place of not believing, of avoidance, of thinking that there is no way out, well then, baby, you think it's like you're gonna manifest and you're gonna keep yourself here. But if you go and start exploring and start putting yourself in environments that are healthier, that are wise, or you're eating better and shit like that, well then we can create whatever it is. We can create from that place too. But you can't stay here. I'm literally hearing the guy that sits in Forrest Gump. You can't sit here. You can't sit here. God is like, you can't sit here. You can't. There's love. There's new opportunities. There's money to get. Finances. There's so much for you to do, authentic. Get on your call. Get on your motherfucking call. Get on your call. I'm not gonna tell you again. It's 7:33. Victory lap. Get on your call. Okay, who's next? Shantae, you ready, big dog? And then I have you, McKenna. If you guys want to donate or join the list, you can sit over here and donate to my Cash App or donate to my fucking list that's on my PayPal too. Either or. I'll get to you when I get to you. Authentic, you said abundance is calling, and now it's time for you to pick up your phone. Make sure your phone is on. I know you like to put your shit on D&D, but it's time for you to Sharon, you finally back. Sharon, I've been looking for you for the past few days. Well, Sharon, I'm gonna do your shit on here, but I'm gonna remind me. I made a video for you because I just seen you donated. I made a video for you, so I'm gonna do one on here, and then I'm gonna send you the one that I already made for you, because I was waiting until I got in contact, and I was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna make it. I literally made it right before I got on this live, so I'm gonna do both for you. I got one in a tuck and I got one right now. Okay, let's go. Shantae, let's talk. Cash, thank you for all the little presents. I love a good present. Shout out for Shantae. Shantae, that could be significant. You could be receiving a lot of presents. I see you could be going to a place with palm trees, because I just see like a palm tree. Going to where it's warmer in the summer. I just keep hearing these hoes keep calling. I ain't picking up. I feel the need to say, even if you not drinking, order a pina colada. Virgin. I remember when I was living abroad for a year, Shantae, and I wasn't old enough to drink, but I was just like, but I wanted to get like the effect of it. And I was just like, okay, I want a pina colada. That whole time I was there, I just ordered a pina colada. I think I probably had maybe 100 pina coladas with no alcohol in it. And it was just the best drink ever. Like, so that could be significant right now. Maybe, Shantae, you're learning that you don't have to drink in order to have a good time. You're being required to take a trip. I'm hearing take a trip near water, because I see fishes. I see fishes. Somebody around you could be pregnant. Shantae, you could be pregnant, or like I'm hearing you could be having dreams of fishes. So usually when people have dreams of fishes, it's because like somebody else is pregnant. So that could be significant. Pay attention to that. You could be a dreamer, Shantae, and you don't even know it. I'm hearing you don't even know it. I also see like a little bear. It's kind of reminding me of Built-A-Bear. That could be significant. I also see like a garage. It's a garage. It's a home. Sorry. It's a home and a car pulling into a garage. If you have a garage, make sure you put your car in the garage, is what God is saying. I don't know if you have a Shantae, do you have a house? It looks like you have a house. And if you live in an apartment, this is your confirmation. You're getting a house with a garage, because I see a car backing into a garage. You could be getting a new car or manifesting a new car, because it also seems like you're ordering a car. But it's so weird because it's like I see a car and the arrow's pointing backwards. I don't know. Put it back. But it's like just backwards. Beep, beep. And then I'm also seeing like a car. You could see a truck unloading. Oh. And then I see a heart. It's funny. You could be backing up into love. Because I see on top of this home, I don't even know how to explain this shit. This is what I'm seeing, Shantae. I see a home, and then the home has like a stack on top. It's like the garage, and then another stack. Like, it's a few levels to the home. But, like, I see a heart on top of the garage. So, love's in a garage? I don't know what the fuck that mean. Don't ask me what that mean. I don't know what that mean. You could be moving in with someone. And you could be backing your car up in to like unpack the boxes. Ooh, Shantae. I'm hearing, I want to be your man. And it's like somebody, you moving in with somebody. You know what's kind of funny, Shantae? Yeah. It's so funny. I don't think you know this shit. Yeah, because I see love. You may not know where you're going, but I do. I do. How much better can I show my love for you than to say I do? You could be saying I'm getting married. You may not know where you're going, but I do, I do, I do. For all of the times that you weren't chosen, baby, I'll make it up to you. When your rivers were overflowing, God is making it up to you. Shantae, I see you eating a slice of pizza. So, the reason why I stopped there and I thought and I took it, you seen how I stopped, Shantae? Agente. Mademoiselle. Because it's been overdue, Shantae. We've been talking about this love shit, and honestly, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. It's like you went through a lot of things that made you like kind of crazy, make you think how do I explain it? God kept saying love is on the way. God kept saying love is here. This person is here. But then in your reality, like the present time, it'll be like, but this motherfucker just blocked me. Or I just blocked this person. Or that I just cussed this person out. Like, what do you mean? Like, who? And God is like, we're not talking about the past. Love is here, baby. And all the times that you were not chosen is being made up for now. Shantae is all I can say. And I need you to trust me with that one. Because God is making up literally every part. Finances, love. I see a baby seat, yeah. I see, yeah, God is making this shit up to you because it's been way overdue. The support, the family, everything, baby, it's being made up to you, and it's about to show. it's like a baby. Like, this was due. Like, this baby has been waiting. Like, I'm literally seeing this baby has been waiting. This baby of love, this baby of abundance, this baby of and the face is still to be revealed. But I see a big ass heart on this masculine's face. And I don't know if this is a new person. I don't know if this is a current person or an old person. But God is like, I know where you're going, so don't worry about it. Damn, Shantae. Yeah. This isn't a trap. But let me lay a trap. It's so funny. Shantae, you got so good at laying traps for the devil. It don't matter. It just keeps coming out. Let me tell you one last thing, and then I'm gonna move on to the next person, Shantae. Yesterday I went and the reason I was going to jewelry stores was to look for wedding rings. I wanted to get my ring sized. I wanted to check out different styles of rings. And I looked and I was like, ooh, there's amethyst rings. There's rings with hearts. There's rings with circles. There's rings everywhere. I was really checking for my wedding ring because I want to design and I want to be able to tell my husband what kind of ring I want. Because I feel like we always just settle for whatever it is that they just get us. But it's like, I feel like my husband would appreciate me just telling him which ring I like. The design of it. He could pick it. I just want to design it. I just want to, I for sure don't want a circle ring. I know that for sure. I was looking at circles. I don't like the circle diamonds. Don't get me no lab grown shit. I don't want no lab grown shit. I'm sorry. And my husband respects that and understands that. So I don't have to be upset at that because he wants to make me happy. Because he wants me to be happy. And I make him happy. The point of the matter is that I was talking to this lady in there, you know, and I was telling her, I was just like, you know, I just feel like God is calling marriage on me very soon. Like, I feel like it's here. And it's funny, I see wedding bells right now, Shantae. And I hear Love by Music Soul Child. Confirmation. I just keep hearing, I didn't know you mean that much to me, but now I know you're all I need. The world is so brand new now that I found love. So it's time. I see karaoke. You could be going and singing karaoke or getting some ice cream. Shantae, the point of the matter is that it's time for you to figure out what you like. You see how I went to go look for ring shopping and I'm not even really dating. I mean, I'm dating, but I don't have a certain person that I'm like, ooh, this person is going to give me a ring. It's just kind of, and it's funny because the girl I'm hearing her in my head right now. She was just like, you know, it's just that if you know, you know. Because if another person asked me to marry them, I probably wouldn't have. But with him, I just knew. That's coming for you, Shantae. I feel like it's coming. It's like, it's kind of funny. I'm seeing it as a ghost. That motherfucking, the ghost reaper is coming for your ass, but it's the wedding reaper. Just know. Just fucking know. How you doing? Let's go, y'all. Who's the next person? Shantae, I'm happy for you, big dog. McKenna, let's go. And then I have Sharon. And then I have Pashante. I really love y'all names so bad. McKenna, bring that ass here. Let's go. She said front and center. Maybe you need a little structure in your life. Maybe that'll straighten your ass up like a bone arrow. And then once you straighten up, then God's gonna strike somebody, gonna strike an angel with the arrow. I see an angel right here. It's kind of interesting, McKenna. I really do see like a gardening angel. But the angel looks like it is being cut, like it has an X on it. And lately I've been thinking and I've been listening to Archangel Michael's frequencies. He's been on my, like, he's just been on my protection like heavy lately. And to be honest, McKenna, I don't even know all about all the angels. There's so many motherfucking angels, so I would not be the person to influence you. But I feel the need to say, learn about your angels. This could be a learning place for both of us, McKenna. Because I feel the need to say you're protected. No matter what decision you make. And I feel like you're transforming because I see a butterfly. But I really see angels. Like, I see angels, and it's funny that it's showing me two different things. Well, really three. It's showing me a butterfly, an angel, specifically like the wings of this person, and then it's also showing me a dragonfly. The spiritual meanings of those could be very significant for you, McKenna. You could be, are you Latin, McKenna? Or you could be learning like Spanish or something. Or learning a language. But, McKenna, I love you. That's okay, man. She'll be back. McKenna, somebody could have thought that you were going to be back. But you never came back. I see a basketball on somebody's forehead. I don't know what that means. A basketball on somebody's forehead. And it's funny because when I was at the store today, I was because I went grocery shopping today, and I went and I was looking at basketballs because my other basketball had went flat, and I was like, I need another basketball. But that last basketball was like, I think $4, and the other ones was like $14, and I was like, what happened? I see a person with an A on it. AZ, Arizona could be significant. I see an X. For some reason, I see an X, and then I see a greater sign, like at school. X, and then I see Y. XY? And then I see a 7. McKenna, are you pregnant right now? What are the, isn't, XY a boy? Please hope. XY chromosomes. Gender. XX is a female and XY is a boy. You could be having a boy first. Oh, that could be the basketball. Okay, I'm getting into the cards. Channel for McKenna. What are you trying to show me? Glasses. Number 1 or 10. 107. 1. 10, 7. It keeps like giving me like what is his name? 1071, like Gucci Mane, Aquarius. Maybe this person, you could be getting your person in Aquarius season. 10, 7. That's Libra. 107. Heavy emphasis on a pregnancy though. Yeah. The father. McKenna, you're a girl, right? Or are you a boy? You're a girl. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, McKenna's a girl. I don't know if you're pregnant right now. But I feel like this is, if you're not pregnant right now, this is for when you are pregnant. You could be having a baby in Aquarius season. But it's also giving Libra season, because 10-7 is what I'm seeing. And what is that? 10, so minus, you could be getting pregnant this month, bitch. Be careful. If you don't want to get pregnant. I'm hearing God say, shit, welcome to death row if it's time, if it's your time. But I do feel, McKenna, don't worry, because just because I say 10-7 doesn't mean, like, God could be like, that could be next year. I literally feel like it's like, I'm literally hearing, you will know before I do. So just be careful of that. Is there anything else you want me to tell her? No, okay, you say just go back to the cards. Okay. Yeah, you could be birthing new opportunities within finances, or maybe like you could be transforming yourself for, like, if this is not a pregnancy, because I don't want to just put pregnancy all up in your energy, okay? But I see a cornucopia. The truth about the cornucopia, the truth about the Mandela effect could be significant. But I'm hearing maybe it's like you're morphing, or you're, maybe honestly, if it's not a physical baby, you could literally be babying, like rebirthing yourself. And God is urging you to treat yourself like a baby. But I'm also hearing prepare like you're about to have a baby, which means we're clearing up all your debt. What do you do before you have a baby? Shit, you start walking. You don't want to keep on, if you don't want to put on no weight, start working out. I'm hearing if you work out in the beginning, you can still work out at the end, okay? What else do you do to prepare for a baby? You set up appointments. So maybe you're getting, like, instead of setting up ultrasounds, you're setting up medical visits, checking, making sure your heart's good, your cholesterol's good, making sure you don't got no diseases, making sure poom is good. What else do you do to get ready for a baby? You do things that keep yourself peaceful. So if that's yoga, do yoga. If that's getting your hair done, nails done, do that. Lashes, go get your lashes done. If it's taking yourself on a trip, do that. Just don't travel the second semester or the third semester is what they say. But I feel like you could do what you want to do. You're working towards peace. I think the biggest thing about pregnancy is you're getting ready for the baby. But a lot of people, if you guys are pregnant, I feel like, just sidebar, you're preparing your body, your soul, your peace, your mental for I'm hearing do Kegel so you don't tear. Maybe you could be trying to tighten your poom. You could do that too, even if you don't got no baby. I'm literally just seeing you're morphing yourself into this happy person, for unions, for finances. Literally just, it's like, McKenna, God is like, you done did life all this way. Now it's time to put you in a transition of peace. I see you here holding something, or you're texting something. You could be giving your card to something. It kind of looks like a phone though that you're holding, or a card. But where are you giving it to? You could be giving your number, money. What is that? To a fish, a Pisces, a shark. What is that? What would you hand over to them? Meeting somebody during Aquarius or Pisces season? What are you handing? A K? I don't know what you're handing somebody something, but they're a Pisces or something, or an Aquarius, or a shark, a cat, fish. Oh, maybe you could be getting a cat, McKenna, or you could have cats. Maybe you're exchanging money. I just see you handing something over to somebody. But they won't tell me who. Oh. I see a ring, McKenna. Is that a finger? Oh, marriage, and I see a Christmas candy cane. You could be getting married during the Christmas time. So by December of this year, of next year, baby, and with a ring. Because I see a car seat. So have your fun now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, McKenna. Okay? Have fun now, baby later. But walk by faith, not by sight. God won't give you what you're not ready for. Just be bold and courageous. Don't worry about, just don't worry. Okay? I think, McKenna, God is putting you into another season. Preparing you for your next season. Okay? Trust in it. Sharon, you said do what so you don't tear? Do Kegels, L. It's when you squeeze your vagina, go like this. With your vagina. It's like you're just working your muscle every day leading up into your birth. And you can do as many as you want to do. But you could do that to strengthen your walls if you just want to like better your control within sex, or if you're having a baby. Sharon, you ready, big dog? And then I have Pashanta. Let's go. Sharon said, bitch, I'm not missing this one. Sharon, I have your email already. Just I'll just make a note to myself to make sure that I send you the fucking second one. Sharon, my Scarface, because I just opened up to my book. My Scarface reading is for you. I think that this part is significant. Remember, Gina died and LV lived. When I talked to him, he would become awake and he didn't know when he did or why he did what he did. People sometimes are possessed to hurt you. Storyline. So my Scarface reading part 2 could be significant. Literally, in my strawberry shortcake shirt could be like, cause I'm literally wearing this shirt. But I think that the significance of me telling you that Gina died and LV lived was because Gina fought hard to be a part of an environment that Tony didn't want her a part of. LV recognized that it was no longer serving her, and was like, listen, I'm leaving you. I'm done. I'm gone. The only reason why LV lived is because she left at the right time. Gina died for staying in the environment. Okay? Now, I don't think that means that you'll have a physical death, Sharon. Catch my analogy. It could be a spiritual death. It could be a mental death. An inspirational death, you know? Stay in an environment and continue to keep yourself there. Well, then you're going to continue to disintegrate. But if you make a plan to get out, well, then you're gone. Or you leave when time permits, then good. I see the year 98. I see the age 28. I see a heart. I see 2 X's. Your first baby could be a female. I feel the need to sit over here and say, don't worry about your body. Sharon, when you have kids, don't worry about your body. Your body is going to bounce back. Because I'm literally hearing this lady's, she's like, oh, you don't got to worry about it. Because I was telling this lady, I'm afraid to have kids because my body. And she was like, oh, you're young. Your body will bounce back. And I was like, well, thanks. But that's if I have a kid now. So there's that. Maybe you could be having a kid by 28. And I like that too. Channel for Sharon right now. You know what's funny, Sharon? My first message for you 2 different messages. So maybe you needed a longer message, Sharon. That could be significant. Be careful. Be careful of people gossiping about you, Sharon. Behind your back. Who cares though? I always say, God, if people is gossiping behind my back and they are hurting my character and trying to harm me, remove them. Cause God, you already know we don't take all that. So I don't want to tell you, Sharon, don't stop sharing. No, but that's funny. Don't stop sharing, Sharon. You're creating a space where you are able to trust people around you, Sharon. And I think that is like, if people can't be trusted, then they are to be removed. But you are not to remove your trust. You are not supposed to remove your love. None of that. I see a chef, Sharon, like somebody with a masculine, or like a masculine, and he's wearing a mustache. That could be significant. But I see a chef's hat. You could be going to a restaurant. Yeah, like an Italian restaurant for your birthday. Because I see that's confirmation. I see a cake in front of you. I see you blowing it out too. Or somebody's blowing it out. You could be celebrating somebody's birthday. It doesn't have to be you, Sharon. But I was going to tell you something. I feel like I'm forgetting something. My little Italy video could be significant for you in this time, because it made me think of that. And I'm wearing it's like an older video that I created, but I'm wearing a yellow shirt with lion buttons on it. So a Leo could be significant, Sharon. Yeah. I also see a lady with 2 different things. At first I thought she had on like a visor, like just one, but then now it's giving me a woman with one of those hats on, like when you're on vacation. It's one of those big ass hats. And I see glasses on, so you can be going under the skies, or you could be going on vacation for your birthday. Okay, I like that. Let's go on vacation. I'm hearing, let me take you on a vacation, yeah, to a beach. What is that song? It's by Ace Boogie with the hoodie. Spin the block, cause you're the baby, and I would hate to lose my love for a great ride or die. Ace, or A Boogie with the hoodie. That's what his name is. It's R-O-D actually. Me and you naked, baby. I wanna taste it. I'm literally hearing, I swear, I can picture us naked. I swear, I want to taste it. Only if I say I care, then I care. I don't just say shit, baby. Let's get naked. Somebody could want to fuck on you, Sharon. But anyway, the point that I was singing, he was like, you ain't ever gotta worry about shit. Just be my ride or die, bitch. You the type I vibe with. Yeah, just hold it down and do not switch. He said, this DTB, no, I don't trust bitches. And I don't mean to disrespect, because you know I love women. Yeah, girl, I know we got problems, but I hate discussing them. If I fuck with you, girl, then I fuck with you this time. This time, baby, I want to make love to you. So don't you switch sides, baby. I ain't done with you. Just help me get by all these trust issues, I swear. I swear I feel uncomfortable because I used to call you my baby, but now I'm a dub to you. Used to pull up on you with flowers, show you my love for you. You know we both from the bottom, so I ain't judging you. Yeah, I ain't judging you, but I'm the reason you all this way. You used to fuck a lot. You don't even fuck the same. And when you put in on that makeup and lingerie for, it's something that I want to say. It says, baby, if you give it to me, I'ma give it to you, because I know what you want. You want to be up in double R with the stars in the sky. Yeah, in the Louis Vuitton. I'm getting yeah. You could be dealing with somebody or coming into an energy of somebody that could take you on vacation for your birthday. Because that's literally the only part that I was trying to get to anyway. I don't know why I started like getting into the lyrics of the whole songs, but that song could be significant. ROD by A Boogie with the Hoodie. It says, this is the only part. Because it says, this part is important. Okay, thank you. It says, I stare, I get, or he said, I stare, get nervous, or he said, I still get nervous in conversations, and that you caught me stuttering when I say shit like, can I take you on a vacation, cause I will spin the block, cause you my baby. I would hate to lose my love for an acquaintance, my ride or die bitch. So, you could have somebody nervous. Sharon, you could be coming into the energy of, it's kind of funny. I don't know if that's a new love or an old love, or it could be both. Who the fuck knows? But I'm getting, I see Jack by Aquarius season. You can make somebody nervous. Somebody's going to spin the block on you. Trying to take you on vacation, fly you out. It could be for your birthday. It could be Christmas time. I'm just getting like winter time. Actually, God is like, don't put a time limit on it. Somebody, I'm seeing Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. And then I see an ETA, XTA, and I see Texas. Oh, 7 times. Anyway, point of the matter is, Sharon, I'm just getting the energy. Somebody is going to spin the block on you. There's a card. There is a card. Huh, fuck it. They want to take you out, and I think you should let them, because fuck it. I'm seeing it's somebody you could have drank with, because I see like a bottle and then I see a heart on it. Yeah. In this moment, Sharon, you could be urged to just go with the flow. Yeah. I think that you're still embodying this energy of like being in a bad circumstances, always having to work hard for what the fuck you have. And I think that God is like, you don't have to do that no more. The biggest thing is that because I'm literally getting, in the past, talk was cheap, but God is trying to show you something different. I think God is trying to expose you a lot of other people's secrets. But I think, to be honest, God is trying to get you out of this energy of, you got to show me before you tell me. I don't give a fuck about your sweet nothings. I walk by, you know what's crazy? I was about to say, I walk by sight. You got to show me. So, yeah, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I see a ring, Sharon. Shout out to everybody getting married up in this bitch. Scorpio season. This person could be trying to marry you by Scorpio season. But everything in divine timing. Yeah, God had to get you out this fucked up environment, Sharon. Yeah, the master changes is on the way. Just trust that everything is being made right. Yeah. Everything is being exposed. And I'm also getting the energy that you're ridding yourself of all these energies that don't align with you in order to come into this, in order to come into what? To come into your person. Somebody keeps trying to place you into past energy, Sharon, when your emperor is trying to show up. I think God in this moment is saying, Sharon, fix you and I'll take care of the rest. Okay? That's your biggest message. And allow the flow to take you. But if somebody want to take you on vacation, can I take you on vacation? Yeah, you could. God is literally saying, that's fine. That's fine. That would be permitted. And if it get canceled, well, then it wasn't with that person. But I think heavy emphasis on God is trying to bring you the right person, not the wrong person, okay? Right person, the wrong person will be denied. So don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about who, what, where. The right person will be presented. Thank you, God. Okay. Pashante, you ready? Pashanta. Pashanta. I got a text message today asking me what I thought love was from this old person. It was the most randomest shit today, y'all. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Miss Pinks. That could be significant though. God could be asking, what do you think love is? But when I was grocery shopping when I got that text message. But that could be significant. God could be trying to figure out where your heart is. What is love to you, Miss Pinks? Pashanta, I don't know what you want me to call you. I'm gonna call you P. Pushing P. Pushing P. No, because I already have a Mrs. P. I'm gonna call you Pashanta, because that's your name. God could be trying to figure out like what is love to you so he could put you in the right seat, in the right places with the right people. But if you're not able to identify what love is, then you're going to continuously be attacked by people that don't love you correctly. Okay? Because God is trying to teach you how to love yourself correctly. I see somebody, I don't know why I was going to say getting their haircut, but somebody with a B could be popping up, could be texting you. Shout out to the bees. Bia. I was gonna say Bia. Channel for collective. Put them up. Put them up. Stop acting like it and get your hands up. Somebody could be wanting to put you into altercations. I see a taco. You could be eating tacos. I see the letter T. 2 heart, and it's reminded me when I was up in the store and I was seeing all the Valentine's Day decorations, and it says 2. I said who gonna be my Valentine? Maybe you could be wondering that. I think you will have a Valentine this year though. I like that. Channel for Prashanta. Somebody with the initial C could be significant. X. For some reason, why was I about to start singing? This the S-E-X. Take a deep breath and think before you let it go. Channel for Prashanta. I don't know why that song just popped up in my head. He'll tell you all kind of things to get in your veins, yeah. Talk is fucking cheap. Big dog. I know what the fuck I'm channeling. Baby, it's a bag that once it's gone, you may never get it back. Be strong. I see a masculine with a hat on. I see like a fireman hat. Somebody could be coming to save you. Beware of fires right now, Pashanta. Or maybe you could be like, if this is not a physical fire, yeah, because I see like a light. It's like a light. I don't know if you have this light or just it could be in somebody's home or maybe, but they're telling me to say this so you know. It's a light that has a light in it, and it has like a trapezoid light in their house. Their house could be catching on fire. Maybe you need to warn them. And if it's not a physical fire, it could just be a hella arguments going on. You could be being urged to avoid certain places, or maybe you just feel the urge not to go to certain places. There's a reason for that. Channel for Prashanta. Know that talk is cheap. If people show up for you, then that's when you take action. Yeah. God is highly moving you out of this energy. And I feel like, honestly, Prashanta, I think that God is urging you to fix your shit of talk is cheap. I'm literally hearing God say, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. And if you know that you can't, that's okay. Just go back and apologize. Do it at a later date, or just be like, listen, I'm sorry that I committed to this. I can't commit to that. You can do that, Pashanta. You don't gotta feel bad, but I do feel like you gotta clear that shit up, yeah. Because in moments, there might be days where like you agree to something and it's like, ooh, I was in the mood, I was ready. And then by the time it comes, you want to be up in the house and you want to be protecting your energy. That's okay. Just make sure you're not ruining connections because of that. Okay. Yeah. God wants me to take this one. I feel the need to say that if people are saying, like, I'm literally hearing talk is cheap, so maybe somebody, your friends, people you date, your family, people could overpromise but don't deliver. I feel the need to say don't take it personal, but I would address it so you're not holding on to it. I think that God put you in a place of being able to see that talk is cheap so that you can identify that people that actually, like, your real family is going to show up for you. The people that don't won't. The people that show up for you will instantaneously. The people that don't want, that they won't. You're supposed to be surrounded around people that's supposed to protect you. That's all. Not that's trying to play you, Pashanta. That's relationships, friendships, and your family. Even if you're forming a new family, okay? Yeah, that's why a lot of people in this moment is being removed from your life. Is heavy emphasis on you being in solitude to like until this tower is over, because God is sitting over here saying, baby, you couldn't come with me. So don't worry about the people that couldn't deliver in your life. They're not, they're being taken off. You're being sent. Like, I'm literally hearing you're going on a voyage to find your new family, your new relationships. And that's funny. Your new family, your new relationships, your new everything. So don't worry about the past people. They couldn't come. Okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that helps. Think before you let it go. I just keep hearing that. I love you guys. I'm getting the fuck out of here. There is no more readings. If you guys want a reading tonight, though, I am down to do some. Sharon, I will be sending you yours. But no, this video will be uploaded so you guys can come back and watch all your videos and stuff like that. I love you guys. The closing argument of the day is stay peaceful. Don't do nothing crazy. Do what you want to do. But watch my sneakers. And that's it. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Or really, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay?